millions, especially if the guy is educated. Hey, they want to collect all the school fees they paid from. No,
It's the way you've laughed. It's the way you've laughed. You're just like, you don't know what's about to hit you.
Hi guys, so we're done with our own, our whole shenanigans. We've done kayaking.
Yeah.
What did we do again? Race
GP
karting.
Yeah.
Okay, GP karting. Then we did the whole
Archery.
Yes. So yeah, so now we're done. We just want to make one video. Then if you're new to my channel, my name is Vanessa.
My name is Ondiro.
Yeah, you're using your TV voice. I'm using my regular voice.
I don't have a TV
I
voice.
think you have a TV voice. So yeah, my name is Vanessa. Welcome to my channel. If this is your first time on my channel, before you leave, don't forget to hit the subscribe button before you go. I'm wearing one earring because one of my earrings fell inside the pole.
Oh, they're cool.
So ignore this whole thing. It's just part of the swag. So yeah, before you leave, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. Thank you for clicking on this video. You know how we do as always. Don't forget to like, comment, and share it also. And let's get to today's video. They will be talking about dating in Nigeria, better dating in Ghana, better dating in Kenya. She'll do her own.
We're not talking about Kenya,
Okay.
because it's just tears. It's tears the other side.
I think African men, they were built from the same material basically.
But I think it's all men. The difference is nature versus nurture. It's just all men, just like women. You're natural in some way. You're a man, but how you're nurtured. So
it
it's
depends.
what homestead you grow up, how
Yeah,
you see your
the
father
country
treating your
you
mother,
grow
the
up
country,
in.
the culture, the rules, the norms. That's what sets the men apart.
So yeah, we're talking about, we're just going to focus on Nigerian men and Ghanaian men because obviously she said Kenyan men is just tears. We don't want to be talking about tears
Premium.
today. But everything we're saying here is basically just our opinion.
Yes, and from our own personal experiences.
This does not mean all Nigerian men are like that, or all Ghanaian men are like that, or all men are like that. The people that always say men are the same, there's a lie because there are always individual differences.
Well, they break your heart at the end of the day, but in different ways. They find creative ways every single day of dealing with.
Everything we're saying is just be our personal opinion.
Yeah.
No hard feelings. We're not even saying anything, but we're just going to be talking out of our own experience.
Let's just get to it.
I might be a little bit biased because I'm obviously Nigerian, but I'm going to try and stay
But
I
also have some experience. Have I dated a Nigerian? But I've seen friends in uni who dated Nigerians.
So you have a bit of
Background knowledge.
between Nigeria and Ghana, I'm always more generous.
So 1, 2, 3, say your answer. So 1, 2, 3, Nigeria.
The thing with Nigerian men is a Nigerian man can actually they love spending money. Basically, that's just the only way that's one of the ways they know how to impress women. Basically,
Ego.
Yeah, the Ghanaian men is a little bit smarter with their own money. Yeah, in the sense that, and you know what, with Ghanaian men, when I've seen some video people say Nigerian men spend more money, and then the Ghanaian men will come and say, oh, because they don't get the money, or because Ghanaian men work very hard, so they don't see their. I know they are criminal Nigerians. I'm not saying they're not, but there are a lot of hardworking Nigerians also.
Yeah.
It's just a Nigerian thing for the Nigerian men to spend money, to literally treat their ladies right. Like if you're watching this present Big Brother Nigeria that's going on now, you will see that now that they've taken money out of the equation, they are unable to impress these girls. It's not because the girls are not willing, because the men, they have no game outside of their money.
Outside of the money.
You see?
Yeah.
So a Nigerian man will literally spend his money, make you very comfortable. He will chase you with his money, buy things for you, take you out on trips, anything you want. But now that they've taken the money out of that equation, they're just stuck in a house now where you don't need money to woo a lady. If you're watching you will see that they actually have no game other than. So they think it's because Nigerian girls like money. It's not because Nigerian girls like money. It's because Nigerian men like spending money. It's the way they were raised.
But let me throw a bender there. For someone like me, I was raised by my daddy.
Yeah.
So I grew up seeing him taking care of stuff. So I've grown up taking care of myself. What if a Nigerian man gets to interact with someone like me who definitely the man having money is good security at the back of my hand, but the money doing this doesn't impress me, or it doesn't do nothing to me.
That
so what
is
will they
it.
do?
So you see one thing, if you see, okay, another thing someone said one time on one video I make about dating in Ghana, she said Nigerian girls don't have money, so they depend. So they they depend on their men. That's a lie. See, Nigerian girls are literally the most hardworking girls I've seen. So if you see people like Linda Kate that's a billionaire now, you see that she's not married because men are unable to
elevate to her
you know. So now you don't. She's a billionaire, Linda Keji. She's Igbo because someone says only Yoruba girls are hardworking. She's Igbo, Linda Keji. You know Linda Keji?
Yeah, I know Linda Keji. The blog.
Yeah, the blogger. She's a billionaire. She's living in a 500 million house in Banana Island.
God of Linda Keji.
She's literally driving Porsche, driving a Range Rover, buying her father's cars. She literally have money. So now a man can actually. You can't woo me with money. So now what do you have to offer?
But I think that's where Ghanaian men, or
the
Ghanaian man that I dated, scores points.
One thing with the Ghanaian men is okay, well, I think we'll get there. The Ghanaian men I beat, they talk to you, they're a little bit, they put more effort in because they're not spending their money basically.
They're not spending their money. No.
They're not spending their money to impress you.
It's the other things that matter.
Yeah, so because they're not spending their money to impress you, they have game in another way, in another area.
Yeah.
So I think with this point, you still want to put something.
I
go to the next one.
I think it's like you said. Ghanaian men will put in effort in all other places. Don't take this the wrong way. It's
not the money
sexual
aspect.
No,
not sexual aspect.
They'll just put effort in all the other ways because money is not in play. And sometimes that makes you see who a person truly is when you take out the material. Yeah.
And that's why girls like dating Nigerian men. Number two is who's more, I don't want to say cocky, so I'm going to say who's more confident.
We go. 1, 2, 3. Nigeria. No, wait.
No, for real. Nigerian men are literally
but they're out there in the
you know, when they see you, they don't easily get intimidated. If you like, come driving your Range Rover, a Nigerian guy that took an Uber, they'll walk up to you. You know, like when they see what they want, they're not shy. They just come and like lay it out to you, give you this, give you that, do this. They walk up to you, but the Ghanaian counterpart, they're a little bit more reserved.
Oh my God!
I'm not saying they're not aggressive, but a little bit more reserved. But they're a little bit more vulgar also. In Nigerian, yes, because my experience with Ghanaian men, I don't like it when you're coming to me and you're making reference about my body. Like you're talking to me. Maybe you see me.
That's like a total turn off.
Yeah, you know, I don't think they realize that it's a turn off. Like, don't come up to me and talk to me about my body or make snacky remark like see boobs or things like that. I hate it. See, that's one thing. That's the difference between Nigerian men. Nigerian man will literally make you feel like you're the most beautiful girl in the world.
Like they flirt, but in a very respectful way. In a way that makes you go like, ooh.
Yeah, that's how they can easily fool girls. Because
let me tell you, by the way, that's so true. That's so true. If you don't know their game,
see, if you don't know their game, they will sweet suck you into anything. So
when I was still in TV, some Nigerian guy came for an interview, and he was calling everyone babe, and he was so nice.
Oh my God!
So one of our studio operators was like, she was, you know, like I don't know, but
you usually fall for the game. They have game.
And I remember one of my bosses said, why is she tripping? He's been calling everyone babe. And also there was a day I was going to meet a friend of mine. Her name is PJ, and I just wore a nice bralette, high-waist jeans, and I was walking. And I saw these guys, you know, Nigerians, the way they dress, you'll just know this is West African. And in Nairobi, we wear closed shoes. So if you see a man in open shoes, you know he's West African, mostly Nigerian. And that man, I mean, like he was in sweatpants and I was looking good, you guys. And the man just said, hey babe, how are you? Excuse me, you look so good. Can I have a minute of your time? And I said, this man is shameless.
You don't know that.
Like that confidence.
They are little
on another level.
God.
And then my problem with
you know, they approach, they're confident. They don't approach women with it. They approach everything in life with it. So you see a Nigerian that is a little bit, even if they're unqualified for a position, you see a Nigerian man applying for it because of the confidence they have.
Yeah.
Yes. It's actually different with the Nigerian girls. I think the Nigerian girls are a little bit more self-conscious than the Nigerian men. So yeah, Nigerian Ghana, who is more confident? Nigeria.
But also Ghanaians, if you find a good one, they can be smooth. Because my Ghanaian relationship, I honestly didn't know when I was falling. It was just, this is some other random dude.
The Ghanaians, they're more likely to send you sweet texts.
Oh my God,
check
yes.
on you,
Have you eaten? He
do
would ask,
this.
have you eaten? I'm like, what is this with have you eaten? Because
They are more likely to
in
like
Nairobi,
send
we are not
you
used to that. Have
yeah.
you eaten? He would say things like, please take care of yourself. He would ask things like, how many hours did you sleep? I'm like, get off my case. What's wrong with you? And then you realize this is his way of showing you
that's
he
their own way
cares.
of showing the
And before you know it, you're talking 9 times a day.
more
You're
likely to
falling.
shit.
Hey! 1, 2, 3. Nigerian.
Both actually.
No.
Now when it comes to cheating, I used to think the Ghanaian men. Okay, one thing with the Nigerian men is that they actually cheat a lot, but the only reason people think Nigerian men cheat more is because a Nigerian man will have 2 girlfriends and he will make the 2 girlfriends feel like they are the real girlfriends. Literally, he will buy you a car,
Yes.
get a house for you. You are very comfortable.
I do the same
You
for the
know,
girlfriend.
I do the same for the girlfriend also. The Ghanaians are a little bit more sway. They are a little bit okay. Their cheating game is on they hide it. So a Nigerian man, literally, there's a way a man will be spending money on you. You will not want cheating on you. You don't want to go anywhere. Some girls do, not me, because I had an experience with an ex-boyfriend who I used to date. 2013, I think 2013 or 2014. He came to Nigeria one time because he was living outside Nigeria.
Yeah.
And I obviously grew up in a home where you can't bring boys home.
It's every African homestead.
Yeah, you can't bring boys home. Literally, they're not supposed to know you have a boyfriend.
How did he even
See,
take
I
me home
getting
for a
married. What? My own, you don't bring anybody home. So because I was not bringing him home, he was thinking,
You have somebody
yeah,
else.
so he was not feeling so maybe he started doing something else. So one day he will come in the morning. Then when I'm leaving my house in the morning, my mother will slap my face. Why are you going to early in the morning? So you have to like look for excuse. I'm going to my friend's house before you leave. Then I think I went to where he was, and I met him with a guest sitting down. And then I walked her. Then he came out and was like giving me an ultimatum, like me, I don't play like that. The way I was raised like this, I bullshit you because I'm not poor. I'm not.
Fine
it's not
girl like you.
So they are like that. The Nigerian man will easily tell you meet him with a girl and he will like, she's just, you are my, you know.
I read Toke McKinley's book, Becoming. And that's exactly what Marjorie would do. He would just say, you're the wife, behave yourself.
So
She's just a girlfriend.
Exactly. He came to me and he was
not
telling me to tell the girl to work out.
What?
Why? I was like, tell who to work out.
Are you crazy? Excuse me.
That is how they are. Like they make you feel like you are the one. They are just because you are not giving me attention.
I feel like the Nigerian cheating is more out there because it's very flashy. They don't try to hide it.
They don't try to hide
it. And also they sort of don't take responsibility, because I've spoken to certain Ghanaians who the men were just talking about they can easily go and do it, but they would never want their wife to do it, or they would never want their wife to find out.
A Ghanaian man basically can have a 7-year-old relationship and he'll be asking you out. You would think he doesn't have a girlfriend or a wife, or basically that's how smooth or how swervy they are with
But
their
Nigerians, you'll know, because I had a lecturer in uni who was Nigerian. He wasn't even my lecturer, he was in a different department. He had a wife and 2 children in Nigeria, but he had a living girlfriend in Kenya. And when the girlfriend found out that he was married, she left the relationship. And I asked him one day, because he was my friend, I was like, yo, what happened between you and so and so? And he said, that girl broke my heart. That girl broke my heart, yo. Only for me to be told that the wife in Nigeria found out that he had a living girlfriend, and the elders made a point, booked her ticket, sent her to Nairobi, and the lady house with the 2 kids. So imagine you're sitting in your man's house, and then another woman comes in with 2 kids, and you're like, hi, how are you? Who are you? And the man had told her, my sister and her 2 kids will come. The sister and the 2 kids came.
See, that's one thing I tell girls when they
and
girls are dating Nigerian men outside
Nigeria.
Most of those Nigerian boys we see, and when you're falling in love with, they have Nigerian girlfriend back home in Nigeria. Literally 90% of them, they have Nigerian girlfriend and Nigerian wives. I don't know why they run after them here in Ghana, basically, because those guys are romantic.
1, 2, 3.
Nigeria.
It depends on your...
The Nigerian men are a bit more romantic.
No, but it depends on your definition of romance.
Okay.
So what would be romantic? Like, what would be a romantic dinner to you or a romantic proposal?
When I say Nigerian men are more romantic, they pay attention to their women more. They pay attention to everything you like. That's the only way they're able
But
to
I think also I've gotten that. I got that.
Yeah, and you know, like I said, it's not like all Nigerian men or Ghanaian men, but mostly with Nigerian men, is a Nigerian man listens to you. He knows
How can you
everything
listen to all
want.
the 5 girlfriends?
That's a superpower. You know, I swear that's the only way they're able to have like 5 girlfriends, and none of the girls are able. In fact, half of the girls, they feel like they are the real girlfriend because he's giving them attention.
Yeah,
he's treating them very well. They are literally so romantic. A Nigerian man would just from nowhere, like, you don't need to tell them what you need. Or when they see that you're in need of something, they literally, I used to date a guy also who gets offended when I get him to start telling him. And I'm not used to I'm not the kind of girl who wants guys to get her stuff.
Yeah.
Because I feel like when you let guys start buying stuff, you are indebted to them. I don't like being indebted to anybody. So if I don't have, I don't have.
If
so
you have, you have.
Yeah, so he was always getting offended because I get him, start telling him. Then he will see me with a new phone or a new hair, like, why
did you buy that?
Literally he wants to buy everything to sleep. That's how they are. So they look at you like, there was a time I was in school and I lost my dad. So that semester I lost my dad. There were a lot of things going on. So I was a little bit late on my school fees. I didn't tell him. That was my first boyfriend. He was Igbo. I literally did not tell him that I was having difficult because now last semester I didn't want to worry anybody at home. I didn't actually tell them at home that my school fees was due. So it was not like they didn't pay my school fees at home. Because all these things were happening. I just didn't want to add to it. And exam was coming up, so I was stressing out. When I was with him, I was like, I was not giving attention and the rest. He just came to me. He came to my school 1 week like that. I think he took some time off work. He just came. Then he paid my school fees without me even knowing. He called my friend and he paid my school fees. Then they came and gave me my receipt. I should go. I was like, why did he say I know you are not paid? That's why because I'm very lively when I'm with him.
Yeah, but also I think it's important.
That's how thoughtful they can be.
Yeah, it's also important to be around somebody, and I'm not saying that all men need money, but
no, not all men need.
No,
yeah.
I mean money is not like the basic.
It's actually the thought behind it.
Yes, the thought.
That it also, my school fees wasn't like too expensive. It wasn't like the money that actually.
It's the thought that counted. But the thought counted because at least he had some money to pay for it. So that for women like you and me, I feel like we can take care of ourselves. But that just knowing that
someone can just do something like that for me.
Yeah,
I was
you
really
can
so
go
impressed.
all hard. Because you know, at the end of the day, he's got me.
Yeah. He was. I was feeling like, oh, you didn't have to do this. Say you've never asked me for it.
My story is not like as sweet and as deep as you, but there was a day.
I think that was the most. I've gotten more money and more material things from guys, even the ones I did not date. But that particular thing, is something I will never forget.
Yeah,
because it meant so much to me at that
during
point.
That time. I don't think a man has been my superhero like that.
So what's your story? Say your story.
It's not that deep or touching or
I just say
I was in Tema, and then we were taking a taxi back, and I was opening my wallet to pay because I'm so used to taking care of myself. And
me too. I don't like
it.
And
I was just like, oh my god, thank you so much. I think it was 5 cities. I was just like,
it don't really matter. It's the thought behind
it. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I kept saying, you didn't have to. Thank you so much. I'm so grateful. Thank you for doing it. And I was so happy because for once, sometimes it's nice to just have somebody take care of you.
It's really,
and
nice.
They're not taking care of you to impress you, and they just care.
Yeah, they care.
Yeah.
That's why. See, if you meet a good Nigerian man, they treat you like literally a queen. Not the Yoruba. I've never dated the Yoruba, so I actually don't know. I've only dated Igbo. Like my Igbo and my tribe, they literally will book a trip for me and my friends. Nigerian men are that thoughtful. So it's not like
Vanessa, get a Nigerian man. We can go to Seychelles. Please, this Ghana is hard.
No, they are that thoughtful, but they are shit also. So you see, everything that has good.
It balances
That
itself
is
out.
why you see most foreign girls, they run after Nigerian men. Because Nigerian men can't take care of you. No, you need to date a Nigerian.
The notes are written of never talking to boys again and stuff.
Yeah.
That's how my heart is. I can't.
But you can meet a good one. So the next one is who's more likely to wear traditional attires?
Both.
Nigeria. No.
But I see men here in Kitenges all the time, Kente. What do they call it? Fabric.
Yeah, you know, they wear fabric kente and the rest, but I think they do it more occasionally when they have occasion going for.
Oh, yeah.
But a Nigerian man will want to swear with his own agbada and kaftan.
Hey, and they bring designs.
When you see them
at Banky Wellington's wedding. Like, how do you go to shine at somebody's wedding?
You don't know them.
It's disrespectful.
See, Nigerians, they like that whole native wearing. So it's like I'm being biased. I'm not being biased. Everybody know what I'm saying. Nigerian men, they actually like native a lot.
Yeah.
If I'm in Nigerian, I've not been home in a while, but I'm sure my mother has about 10 native waiting for me.
I've seen him in some of my videos when he came to pick me at the airport, when we went to look for a house. He's always, particularly like on Sundays, he's always dressed in those like Ghanaian, where the top is, they're more like counter suits. The top is similar as the bottom.
Yes.
Yeah.
Kaftan.
Yeah, I've seen him in that a lot, but like on Sundays.
You know, the Ghanaians, they are more blended in culture.
Yeah.
Than in Nigeria, because in Nigeria you see a Yoruba guy who always want to sway his agbada, then you see an Hausa guy with his smooth kaftan, then you see the Igbo, like white money in Big Brother house, now you see his Igbo attires. So in Ghana they are more blended, so you're more likely to see them wear just kente. But when like Nigeria, you see someone with agbada doing his own thing, Yoruba swag, Yoruba demons. Yes. So the next one is who was Zomo? Hustlers. Literally Nigerian men. Okay, let's answer.
Who hustles more? 1, 2, 3, both.
Nigeria.
Here's the thing. Nigerians are loud like Kenyans. Like we're here on your face. That's why you feel our hustle. Ghanaians are quiet hustlers.
No, the Ghanaian, I'm not saying the Ghanaians are not hustlers, but the whole thing with Ghanaians is a Ghanaian is more likely to follow the 9 to 5 route and just be comfortable with that.
Mute that first.
I would remove it. They are more comfortable with the whole 9 to 5 thing and just work with that. But you see, that a Ghanaian man is more likely to go to school and study engineering in school, and he will be an engineer. You know, or maybe a Ghanaian man will go to school, study banking and finance or anything economical, whatever. Then they work in a bank, the regular 9 to 5, they come home, they shield. But you see a Nigerian man with his medical certificate. If you go to like the Igbos, especially, you know the Igbos they're one of the wealthiest people in Nigeria.
Business oriented, money oriented.
Literally, they are here. You see an Igbo graduate with his PhD degree in Onisha market, and he's a billionaire. That's why there are more billionaires in Igbo, because an Igbo man is actually
they chase money.
You know, you see a PhD holder calling you auntie in his shop because he wants to sell to you. He will make you feel like So you see you see another Nigerian man. So Nigerian men, they're more likely to branch out. They are more like go getter. We're getting the money. We're not getting it in my own course of study. We're getting it somewhere else. They are not comfortable with that. Just 9 to 5 life, basically. You see them doing 9 to 5, having business, having this, because they have to meet up to the lifestyle.
Okay, I don't know many Ghanaians, but I'm going to talk about like the one that I know, Kojo, who's a friend of mine and a friend of Benjamin. He is hustler. The way he hustles, I can't. He was telling me if somebody I think needs him, even say in the border to Burkina Faso, tomorrow he'll take the night bus today and sleep in the forest to get there.
That's the Nigerian spirit.
Also, like Kojo is like that, and also like I know of another person who he's like putting himself out there. So the two Ghanaians that I've interacted with have that spirit, but I can't speak for the whole country. But the two that I know, particularly Kojo, that guy, I think he can survive in Nigeria, can survive in Kenya, and he's doing well here because...
No, some Ghanaians are actually born hustlers.
But
the whole Nigerian thing is like an...
But also the population, there are way too many people. So if you're not aggressive, you'll not eat.
Exactly. That's one thing. If you're not aggressive in
you'll
Nigeria,
not eat. It's just like
it's the same thing with admission also.
Eat.
Like in school, if you're not aggressive,
you won't get admitted.
Because it's not like when you have people are begging you to come to school. In Nigeria, you have millions of people applying every year
to go to school.
So it's just the best that get admitted. That's why some of them go to some other African countries to go to school. Because to get admission in Nigeria is very difficult.
I'll tell you some story. I'll tell you some story. I'll tell you that.
Don't do which number. Who's more likely to date outside?
Hey, 1, 2, 3. Nigerian. Because women want
Nigeria. Hey, I think it will get to a point. Everybody, every girl literally needs to experience a Nigerian man. And you know one thing with Nigerian men, they are more free to date outside than the Nigerian girls. I think I told you that already before.
Yeah.
Like a Nigerian girl, you are brought up. You see, when you are growing up, that singing it to you already that you're not marrying outside of your tribe. So it's literally, so you actually grow up just listening to things. Not even they're not telling you, you are seeing it around. You see that your sister, your cousins, they're not marrying within. If you bring a Yoruba man, will never let it. So majority of them, because now things are changing, life is progressing. But an average Yoruba man will never let the daughter marry outside Yoruba. See, when I saw a video where a Ghanaian killed a Nigerian girl in Germany because she refused to marry him. Literally, her father refused him because he was Ghanaian. So the kid started dating someone else, and they have a baby together. I think he got angry and he killed her. When I saw her, I was like, it's not actually the girl's fault. The father would never let her marry outside. The father
normal. It's normal in Africa, even in Nairobi. Their tribes. Luo. It's it's really
so
difficult
killing the
to
girl was
talk
actually
about.
very bad, because go and kill the father. The father is the one that rejected you.
Or get yourself another woman. There's
You
7
know-
billion people on the planet.
Yeah, I was like,
Let me tell you, in Nairobi, there's a Kikuyu boy that I like. I've shown Rosemary the picture. He's a piece of art. He's oh my God. He's so light and he has big lips and he loves me. That's true. But he comes from a different tribe, and I am not going to be the one to start fighting that generational war. It's not worth it because it's just too much trouble.
And you know what, in Nigeria, the way they raise boys is different from the way they raise girls. They raise girls to listen to their parents, like, you're supposed to follow this,
It's
you're
everywhere.
doing this, you're doing that.
Because if you go against, you're being a bad child.
Yeah. So, like when my sister was getting married, I think I was telling you already that my sister got married to a Delta Igbo. Not even another Igbo. From Delta State. And you know, in Delta State, where I'm from, we have different tribes. Me and Misoko, there's Igbo, Delta Igbo. They're not Igbo, they're called Delta Igbo. There's Robo, Shakiri, and Icho. She got married to a Delta Igbo. During the marriage, if you hear the talk, hey, literally they were not consoling my mother that you have another daughter and I'm the only other daughter she has. So
What?
Yeah, we're just 2 girls, 6 boys. I have 6 brothers.
They say you have another daughter.
Yeah.
To me, probably now you, and the pressure now lies on you.
Lies
to do
on
it
me.
right.
And then I was not meeting myself like, you see what you've caused. You're the senior one. You're the one that's supposed to marry from our tribe. So you give me the freedom to do anything I want to do.
But also, I think because it's not worth for me. For other people, if you want to go, but me, it's not worth it. I can't start fighting
they feel
with the
like
whole
when
family.
they let you marry outside, they're losing you.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that is not like a hate thing. It's a thing of I'm protecting my child thing.
In Kenya, Kikuyus and Luos is just tension that I don't
No,
understand.
that
where it
one is
comes from.
Igbo, and Yoruba.
Yeah.
There is huge tension there.
Yeah.
And Igbo, you see the whole P Square, they broke up because of Peter married the Yoruba
Which is
girl.
so sad.
You know, the whole thing between Yoruba and Igbo is really strong. And Hausa, we don't even want to go there. They don't let them marry us. They don't let them marry us. They don't let their boys.
Igbo, we can talk. Hausa,
Yeah, Hausa, we cannot even
Hausa,
talk because they will disown you if
Hausa
you try
is
it.
Zakina Rahma Sadao.
I don't know what you mean by that. But
Rahma Sadao, I think she's a Nigerian
Okay.
actress. I think she's Hausa.
Okay. If you marry outside in Hausa, they will disown you. Your family literally will disown you. You'll be
They're the
cast out.
Muslims.
Yes, the Muslims. They don't let you marry outside their faith.
Oh yeah.
So that's why I'm just focusing on Yoruba and
But
Igbo.
also right now things have changed. Like I would be, but I don't know. A friend of mine was like, "Don't." But if we have like a better understanding, because Ghanaians are like, say, really religious. I cannot go to church personally. I can't go to church Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
No, but you can go one day.
I can go one day, but you see, for them, like in a video, someone said in the video that I was meeting Benjamin.
Yeah, I saw the
someone
comment
said
say,
that-
"Trust Ghana here." I was being church.
No,
Something
someone
like that.
said, Ati, Benjamin goes to church and you're having a problem staying in church for 5 minutes. This relationship is doomed. And I was like,
No, there's understanding now.
I was like,
Even
So,
me, I'm a
wait,
Christian. I don't go to church every
we
day.
are both Christians, but
Eh?
the frequency of going to church is going to be an issue. So I think when it comes to religion, it just has to be an understanding between two
You don't even
people.
have to go to church every day to be close to God. You have a personal relationship with God.
And you know, I was sitting outside because you know this. I told you when we first met, I had COVID.
Yes,
So
yes.
I just have anxiety when I'm in large groups of people, you know. And also, I was just from traveling. I didn't want to give people whatever I had. Sitting outside, we cannot make it because I can't sit in church.
This one is controversial. I think we'll skip it.
Let me just say this. After I read Toke's book, after I went on Instagram and saw what Tonto Dike's husband did to her, Mercy Aigbe Gentry's husband did to her, Mimi
No, but
Ekwe.
Mercy Aigbe husband thing is quite different. It wasn't like the man was sitting on her. She was the one that wanted to leave the marriage. It's quite different. Then
But he
the man
beat
became
her up really bad.
the man became embittered, which is very sorry. But if a woman wants out of the marriage, let her ask.
Yeah. Let me. I'll tell you this story of air.
Yeah.
I have met.
Toke and Todike's husband, they were they are trash, and they are better off without them. You see, people
But she
that
was
think
calling him King X or stuff like that. I just feel like in Nigeria, marriage is glorified. Men are glorified, and it's more about the ceremony and Instagram.
like the Igbos,
Outside of it,
you know, the Yorubas, they like party a lot.
yeah.
We are more likely to do small marriages in my place. But Yoruba, literally, let me even tell you something. If in case you are liking a Nigerian girl and you want to date a Nigerian girl, you want to. Okay, you like an Igbo girl, avoid Imo State girls. They will cut your neck. You will do Hawaii carrying 3 times. The 3 times Hawaii carrying, they'll give you list. Then they'll give you the main marriage list. It's always in millions of naira, basically. The bride price is in millions, especially if the girl is educated. Hey, they want to collect all the school fees they paid from. No,
It's the way you've laughed. It's the way you've laughed. You're just like, you don't know what's about to hit you.
like avoid Imo State girls. I'm sorry, guys. For the Imo State girls come, I'm just lying, but they are very pretty. Imo State, Igbos, they have some of the finest girls in Nigeria.
Yeah.
The Imo State girls are very pretty.
But I feel like Nigerian men and controversy, like this.
And if you want to date Nigerian men, I want to date Nigerian Igbo men also. Avoid their numbers. They don't marry outside their number.
I think
I'm betraying my brothers already.
I watch this video and take notes. Don't do this Nigerian guy. Don't do this
I'm joking.
Nigerian
They're
guy.
good ones. They're ones that bet an average Anambra guy, the mother will never let him marry outside Anambra. Not even marry outside Igbo. Marry outside Anambra. They want to marry the same Anambra. It's only if they are only son or firstborn son. You know, we want to avoid them. You want to avoid them because
that's why Iniedo, once I had her on an interview with the booker saying he was an only child, so it was the ex-husband I think was an only child.
But the ex-husband wasn't Igbo, he was Edo State. They do that in Edo State also. They like marrying within themselves. In the Edo husband was Edo State. He only child of firstborn sons. Leave them alone. No. You don't let them marry outside their state. They will tell you they love you and everything, but it's not a family child. Maybe some might, but an average.
So I think here in West Africa, family plays a big role in the marriage. I think back
mostly in Nigeria, family plays a big role in your marriage.
But in East Africa,
unless
your family, unless it's just the tribe issue, which is like Kikuyu and Luos, outside of that, we can talk. You know, even Kikuyu and Luo, right now things are changing, but there's still that Cold War. You know, like we're not fighting with words, but there's that Cold War. You enter the room and you'll feel the tension.
Oh my God.
So, outside of that, your family mostly doesn't care. Particularly if you're educated, you can support your family. That's all mostly that matters.
Nigeria, they care a lot. So they are more free with their boys.
God.
Like right now, my mother has 2 Ghanaian
Daughter-in-laws.
Yes, daughter-in-laws and 2 Ghanaian grandchildren. From boys, she does not mind. But if I come home with a Ghanaian baby,
Ghana must go.
Oh my God! It's not like she won't kill me, obviously, but they are more free with their boys than their girls.
Yeah.
Because they want to keep the girl with them. So that they'll be able to know what's happening with you. Basically, they don't want their daughter to go with you to a far land where they will know what's happening to their daughter.
Oh, that logic makes sense. I think in Kenya, if you want to marry outside, it's okay for as long as Nigerians don't have such a great reputation. But I mean, they've found a way to slide in through and find their way. But outside of that, Kenyans marry outside, and mostly it's always
Nigerian marry
you can provide for your family. That's it. Can you provide? Period.
Exactly. They should let Nigerian men. It's not like Nigerian girls. Not like that. That's why you see Nigerian men marrying outside more than Nigerian women.
Well, because of the rules are so restricting. So you'd rather just bring a white woman home.
You don't want like.
Can they marry like white people or Indians?
They marry white. Some marry white. No, it depends on family. Family doesn't really care. Like I said, the men are more allowed to marry outside. So there are a lot of Nigerian men with white wives, but there are lesser of Nigerian girls with white husbands. With even other country husbands, it's really very difficult.
As we wind up, let me put you on the spot.
Yeah,
Do you see yourself marrying a Nigerian, a Ghanaian, or a white man?
Nigerian. Ha! I've only dated Nigerian basically.
So you deliberately avoid dating other people, or you just haven't met a great person?
It's not like I haven't. I think I haven't really shown interest in dating outside because I don't. There's. You get to a stage and you're like, we don't want the stress of going through this when you know this will not work out. So so you just like
same to
primarily like Nigeria. So I'm like Nigeria, baby. I'm going back to Nigeria. No, it's not set in stone, but I'm more likely to marry a Nigerian. Yeah, I'm not saying I can't marry outside.
I'm more likely to marry a foreigner.
You see, I'm more likely to marry a Nigerian than to marry a foreigner. But it doesn't mean I can't marry a foreigner. I don't know what God has in plan for me. But
we've become Ghanaians. You know, in Ghana, you don't finish a conversation without saying
you don't know what God is. Yeah,
so I mean, whoever you marry, we thank God for them.
The most important thing is to find a God-fearing man who will treat you right.
I think
because I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
So one thing with God-fearing men, a man that has the fear of God in his heart will treat you well.
Not just the
the fear of God is not just being a Christian going to church, because I grew up in a home where my father treated my mother like a queen, so I have the idea of a man. If you don't treat me right, I don't, because I grew up with my father treating my mother like,
so you know what,
like if she drop, she will break. So it was like this. Like people in my area, they used to like, you see other women, they gossip about my mother. Like when my father died, the women in my area, they were like, we'll see how she will survive because this man carry her like, you know. But one thing they did not realize is the man raised 6 boys like him.
Oh, so she's
she's literally she has always been a queen.
She will always be one.
When they were saying it, I met one man saying, I was like, my father raised 6 boys, 6 good boys. Yeah. So my mother is covered basically. I mean, I'm covered. So we wasted enough time, so we're ending it here.
We haven't. This topic is just so juicy.
Maybe we'll do another part.
Yes, we'll do like a part 2.
Yeah, we'll do a part 2 later on. So yeah, signing off now. Before you leave, don't forget to subscribe.
Bye guys. Also, please. We are saying that the 3 Ghanaian guys we've interacted with and the 3 Nigerian guys I know are the ones we've based these assumptions on.
Yeah,
not everyone. In the comment section, tell us what your experience is, either dating a Ghanaian or a Nigerian.
Bye guys.
Bye.